Tell me about how the Betterment Room series came about.
My work process is to look at how photography is operated in a functional way, not necessarily in an art way. And of course I kind of came straight to the Gilbreths, which were an American couple in the early 20th century who started using photography to analyse workers' movements. They had a room that they called the Betterment Room, which was a darkened room, and they would bring a worker into their studio, and they would clip lights onto the worker's hands, and they would use a slow shutter speed, and they would get the worker to make the movement that they were doing during their working practice, whether that was like putting bricks, building walls, or any minute kind of element of work. And they would then use these light trajectories that they would get from the movement of the hands with the lights on to analyse a worker's movement and to see if they could help better it in some way, shape or form.
And that pseudoscience, the kind of metaphysical, is very much part of your
Absolutely.
practice.
I mean, so for this project with the Betterment Room devices for measuring achievement, it's kind of an odd collision, because what's happening is that I've actually measured myself through making the work. So the light traces in the Betterment Room are from me by strapping my hands with these handmade, homemade lights. For instance, the picture you're showing in this exhibition is this light trace image, and this is actually my making a photograph. So this is me pressing the shutter release, and I think it's kind of interesting for me to make tangible that actual action, of which I've done many times, and it's kind of interesting for me to see, well, that is what I do. In actual fact, it's one of my most favourite light traces that I have, because it's so relevant to me, for someone that's made photographs for the last 20 odd years.